Good morning. How are you all doing? I hope your week is going well. And greetings from an increasingly hot and sweaty Lancashire in northern England, where we are having a mini heat wave. It's due to hit 30 degrees, I think, today and tomorrow. Yesterday it hit 36 somewhere down south. This means I end up watching my system temperatures considerably because we don't have air conditioning, and the ability of a system to cool itself is partially dependent on the ambient temperature. So far it hasn't been a problem. Hopefully it will remain that way. So where are we? We are obviously playing Interloper, and things are progressing with able assistance from chat surprisingly well. We have now rabbit skin, mittens, and hat, all fresh and repaired. We have deerskin boots, we have deerskin pants, we have wolf skins that are curing, so a wolfskin coat is a possibility. And if things keep going, I'm going to be once more shooting a lot of wolves, just as I do in Stalker. The plan for today is possibly make my way back to the Forlorn Muskeg and collect the remainder of the bear meat that I have stashed there. Weather permitting. Right now I could light a fire and get a free torch, which is valuable because I've only got 7 matches left. Except for the fact that it is far, far too cold right now to go anywhere. So we're hoping, or I'm hoping, that later in the day it will resolve more in my favor. So, let's be about it, shall we? Yes, and as you can see, oh, I've also got a bear hide that's curing. That's my other wolf pelt. That's almost cured. And I have another wolf pelt in there. I thought I had. And so I need 4 wolf pelts. Morning, Chris. How are you doing? So, what are we doing? Well, first things first, I need to scrap these. I need new torches, which is not a fantastic situation to be in. It is still very early in the day, so I need to pick up sticks too. I've got very little wood. Right, I need to fix that at some point. It is 8:58 here. I am, it seems, 2 hours behind you. What have I got in terms of cloth? I have 12 cloth. I can make a couple of torches. Morning, Eugene. How are you? Oh, I need to make bandages too. I don't want to have to do that. All right. A couple of torches. You know what? I'm going to take some charcoal. Oh, I don't need that much charcoal. Just in case. I've had wanted it a few times and didn't have it. Right, what have we got? I've got all the cloth, I think. I've got all the reclaimed wood I am going to need. Why can't I break this down? Everything seems to be pretty much broken down that can be broken down, but just waiting, Eugene, as you may know, for the weather to slightly improve. Oh, I do have spare wood here. I'm going to need to be able to light a fire. What's my water situation like? Oh, that's all right. And I should have food outside. And we've lost our chance, really. The weather is not conducive to doing anything very interesting. Yeah. Not torch weather. No, most assuredly not. Deer's over there. We haven't got the moose spawn in. You can see how fast I'm freezing to death there, which is why you don't go wandering around when you have 3 down chevrons. Let's see. Let's make some arrow shafts. Have I used up all my birch sticks? I did not think so. Do I have? I could probably make another arrow if I could find my... Yes. All right. Midday. The time of day when it is possible to head out. Okay then. Ah, now this is potential. Yep. In principle, let's see. What am I doing? I am drinking water, lighting a fire, grabbing a torch. I don't have any sticks. Oh, it's too windy to start a fire there. Okay, this is sheltered, it says. Oh no. I use sticks to make torches, because all my torches were rubbish. So I have got to gather sticks on the way, which shouldn't be a problem. There's going to be a problem if it's too windy. At the very least, I can rid myself. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Huh. Okay, so we now are on a brief stick run. So, there's the wolf on the lake. Just wondering what happened to him. Oh dear.
Can't feel my feet.
Oh, and the weather decided to be properly unpleasant on me. Darn you. Oh, I see. I'm sheltered back there, so it's not so cold. I step out here. It is absolutely freezing. Oh, that's not good at all. The good news is I have supplies. So, if I can't dash out today, I've still got a couple of days worth of supplies. I can hope for a break. I've got water upstairs. So it's not completely terrible. And I do have now one terrible torch. Yeah. Well, let's... I don't want to just sit down and waste time. That's almost ready. That will be ready in a few days. What are we looking at now? Oh yeah, no, that's going to kill me in a hurry. My basic rule of thumb is if it's one or two chevrons down, then fine, I can go. If it's three, then you're looking at dying very quickly. That's the kind of situation I don't start anything new. If I'm in the middle of something and we get a blizzard or the weather turns like this, then fine, you can scramble home, but this is not working out. Morning, Donnie. How are your furry overlords today? I did actually have an idea just now and I can't remember what it was. Oh, oh, grief. That sounds like Misery Plus. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing as it's turning into that, there is something. Where is it that I can break down? Is that there? Oh, well, let's grab the cloth. Yeah, and now it's too late in the day to do anything. I thought I had... Oh, well, that's so nice of him. What did he do? I could have sworn I had something I could break down, but apparently I do not. No, it must have been in a different location. Of course it does. Paperwork without paw prints is not proper paperwork. Everybody knows that. I had a thought. I could have sworn there was something I could break down with the hacksaw here, and it would take me a while. But apparently that's not going to be the case. Because then I could actually fix the hacksaw and I would have a plethora of scrap metal, which I do not currently have. I could have sworn there was something around here I could break down. Apart from the lamp, but no, apparently not. My memory is obviously non-functional. Yeah. Oh. Let's see, what else can I do? I've made arrows. I have made sticks. I've made tea. I could make line, but there's not much point. I could make another bow, but I don't really need to at this point. I've got enough maple saplings to make a travois, but to be honest with you, I'm not so inclined to do that. Because it would get in the way of holding a torch, I think. Okay, alright. So I am stuck by the weather. Pseudo! Long time no see. I would have sent you a message on Discord asking after you, but you've set yourself to do not disturb, so obviously I wasn't able to. How is Mizu and your plethora of fur babies? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if I clear the area, then yes, that would actually become profoundly useful. I don't want to go through wolf territory without a torch. Okay, I've got sticks. Don't want to go too much further down there. And now I'm freezing to death. At least I got some sticks.
Too cold to think.
Things are getting interesting. I am slowly approaching 400 subscribers, which is nice. I have been experimenting with YouTube's thumbnail generation system, which some people will regard as lazy and inappropriate, but for somebody who doesn't have the money to commission thumbnails, has proven to be remarkably good, I will have to say. Rather amusingly, one of my short Warframe videos, How to Unlock the Guilty, that actually took off surprisingly well. And you can actually see in the analytics the point at which I spent a significant amount of time with YouTube to create a thumbnail for it. And then the viewership started increasing after I did that. There's another video I did at the weekend. And again, once I used YouTube to help create me a thumbnail for that, views started going up on that as well. So, yeah. And as some of you know, the system, what YouTube did for, I was experimenting with something else. What YouTube did for 50 plus days on Interloper, it took my face from the webcam, aged it, took my glasses off, and then stuck me in the picture. I look haggard, but it's definitely me. It really worked very well. So I took that same picture and basically said to YouTube, and this was for the Warframe original, for the Long Dark original soundtrack. And I said, right, can you take the picture that we've got here and take the image of me, from there and render it in profile? And it did it. And it did an absolutely fantastic job. It looks like me in profile, just about 10 years older, more haggard, and more obviously in the long dark. The hair's wrong in that it's, for the environment, because it's still got a crew cut, but you can't have everything. It's been a very interesting time working with the AI. But it does add something to some of them. I'm trying to develop a policy of when I will use YouTube to create thumbnails and when I won't. I've kind of decided that for the most part, live streams probably won't get them, because live streams, once they're done, don't generally get a lot of views. But I'll probably use it for my shorts, the short videos I do. Which reminds me, at some point I've really got to get on with 101 Ways to Die in the Long Dark. Let's grab some food from outside. Oh great, now it's... Yeah, that wolf's going to be a problem next time I need to go fishing. What have I got left? That might be enough for another day or so. Which thumbnail was that? Oh, the 50 days in Interloper. Yeah. it did an even more fantastic job. Nobody ever watches it, but I once did a video of the Aurora concert, or the music from the Aurora concert in Sky, and I had a very crude side by side of The Long Dark and Sky Children of the Light. And I thought, when I made it, I thought, oh, here's an idea. Let's take the music from Aurora, who is the name of the, what is she, Danish, Norwegian artist, and then match it to the Aurora in the Mindful Cottage in Forsaken Airfield, because it's a beautiful scene. And the AI actually did a fantastic poster for me, showing on one side The Long Dark, the other side a scene from Sky, and then it has Aurora herself from concert materials in game, I think, plastered right in the middle, overlapping the two. It's beautiful. It's really quite something. So, yeah, it's a very, I'm going to have to say, for small creators, it's a really, really useful tool if you're prepared to spend the time with it. And I know that there are people who will not like the fact that I'm doing it, but I don't have any other choice in some respects. I don't have the money or the artistic ability to do that kind of thing myself. So what do you do, you know? Maybe one day when I'm rich and famous, well, no, not rich and famous, rich and successful, absolutely. I tell you what, if I ended up with sufficient income from this, I would definitely work with an artist instead. But what is a person supposed to do? But hey, ultimately, I've got a very good idea of what I'm going to look like when I'm about 70. Which I think is amusing. Oh, the other funny thing is, I think, but I'm not certain, but I think since I updated the thumbnail for the Long Dark soundtrack, I've got an upkick in people watching that too. So, at least in principle, it seems to work. I'm very tempted to start collecting things like that for wood, but I don't really need to. Yeah, the day will come when I'm going to have to hunt that wolf. And you can't see it at the moment, but the bear does actually appear in the far distance. So there is a source of bear and wolf on this lake, which will be very handy. If I start killing the wolf on the lake on the regular, a travois would be probably highly recommended. Yeah, and that wolf is taking entirely too much interest in me. Right, that's almost done. That's working. What can I make with a bear skin? I can't make a bear skin coat, can I? What can I make with a bear skin? Bearskin bedroll. No, that requires two. No, that requires two. Okay. I'm just checking what I need for the wolf, but I know what I need for the wolf. I should have just gone for Travois. I need a deer hide, 2 cured gut, 4 meat. Yeah, that's actually quite achievable. And that I need, yeah. So we are, mind you, look at that, 32.48 hours. Yeah, the profile view is in some ways even better. And it did the profile view straight off the bat with a single description. Okay, I had to tell it to remove my glasses. That's the only thing. Yeah, I ought to get it to make the beard more white because my beard is whiter than it depicts, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so what am I doing apart from waiting for nightfall? $32 for a wolfskin coat. You know, next time, if it's 32 hours to make the wolfskin coat, I should probably consider getting the recipe for the wolfskin pants, because that's a similar length of time to make. Sorry. I really don't want to go over the brow of this because I know there's a wolf over there, but I just want to see if there's any sticks. And that wolf can spot me from here too. Traps. Oh. Yeah. If this was Stalker, I would lure that wolf in, but I don't really want to take the chance. It's bad enough that I'm going to have to kill it next time I go fishing. Mm. Hmm. What am I going to do? What am I missing that I should do? I should fix that. I think I'm going to wait. What's my body? What's my temperature settings here? 22 degrees centigrade. Yeah, I probably won't get much higher than that. Can't light a fire. There's no point in making more water. I've got water down there for when I need it. There's no way I've nowhere to break something up for more wood. Oh, okay. That's good to know. After all the frustration that led to, that would have been good to know. Uh, Thank you guys. I've got nothing to do. No, that's all stuff I don't really need. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you weren't to know. We just wasted a huge amount of time. Well, no, we didn't. But I don't really need to be carrying that, do I? But you never know when you might. Actually, why am I carrying accelerant? If I've got a stick, I don't need accelerant. Not technically. Don't want to just pass time because that's boring, but I don't have anything else. I think I may just do that. Unless I can think of something else I should be doing right now. Oh no! That's irritating. Okay, 14 sticks helps. Bit of that. Okay, I can make a halfway decent fire. And I do have coal, which is profoundly useful. Always pick up your coal and your birch bark. Once that whetstone dies on me, I'm going to have to get another one. Ah! And all my whetstones are back in Coastal Highway. Oh no! Oh, goodness me. Alright, let's just pass some time. Oh, good heavens. 66 days. Let's see what the weather's going to do to us today. That's not promising. That's really not promising. All right, so let's consider. Let's consider what happens if I don't get if I don't get a torch day. Um, if I don't get a day with a torch, I could use the flares, but I don't want to do that. Or I could go back to the ravine and hope that the deer have respawned. But I don't know what the respawn time is for deer and rabbits in this game. I mean, I've actually made everything, I've made the things I wanted to make, so that's a good thing. I am going to have to go back to Coastal Highway at some point. The wolves on the ice are going to be an interesting challenge. Here, at least, I only get one at a time. But, excuse me. Yeah. The only problem is I still need a torch day so I can kill that wolf. And I mean, push come to shove, if I go through all this food, which I'm going to have to start considering eating. If I go through all this food and I'm completely out, yeah, I might have to do that. It's too cold to do it right now, but I could definitely do that, yeah. I need 2 ptarmigan. My feathers are back in Coastal Highway. I really was not thinking I would be spending that long here, but this is where the resources are. Yeah, ptarmigan. At least it would give us something to do. And what time of day is it? Hang on. There you go. Now you can see what time of day it is. It is not midnight yet. Yeah, not midnight, not midday yet. But yeah, I could do that. Problem would be getting its meat back, wouldn't it? But the feathers I would need. The only problem is I've scared the ptarmigan up there, and so they probably aren't up there. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I was thinking the double insulation. If I can get just 2 ptarmigan, I've got double insulation. Just going after them for the insulation alone would be fine. We'll have to see. I do need it to be a little bit warmer. Just a little bit. Yeah. Well, if I can get them both. Okay, this is so not dreadful. It is still freezing cold. Just because I can't see that wolf doesn't mean he's not there. Yeah, but you can see how. Yeah. Look how fast my body temperature is plummeting. Oh, it is still early in the day, relatively speaking. You know, if the moose shows up, that's going to be an interesting possibility. I would be very tempted to hunt the moose. Which means, yeah, sitting up on that ledge over there and hoping I can get it in less than 5 arrow shots on a day when it's not too cold. I could probably light a fire relatively close by to keep me warm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I'm just trying to sort of juggle the cabin fever aspect of it. I don't want to spend the whole hour. Okay, this might be worth it. Yes. Yeah, okay. That might be worth it. All right, let me see. Eat food. Drink water. Oh. Right. Should have brought the stuff inside. That's more than enough water to get me there and back. Ptarmigan hunting. I do have... Yeah, I do have those. Okay. Alright, seeing as that's going to take a while, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to take a quick break now. I know it's a bit early. And then head off and we'll do a ptarmigan hunt. See if we can get lucky with that. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. So one thing before I head out, we were discussing yesterday screen tearing. Um, so I'm trying something that technically you're not supposed to do, but I'm trying it anyway. Um, I'm I When I'm streaming, I play games at 60 frames a second because that's the same rate I capture at. Makes things easier on everybody. So I'm running at 60 frames a second right now. Now, typically, when you set up your capture card to mirror your display, which is what I'm doing, you're supposed to set up the capture card for the same refresh rate as your main monitor, right? So this main monitor is running at 100 hertz because that's as high as the capture card will support. So I typically have them both set to 100 hertz. What I'm doing now is I've got the capture card set for 60 hertz, so 60 frames a second. So let me know if you see any improvement in the image. I tried it with Warframe last night and I didn't get the chance really to have a look see, except when I was doing the setup, and it looked fine for certain values of fine. So let me know if this looks any better or any worse. The other thing that that I have thought of is one reason you might see screen tearing and I don't on this main screen is this main screen is connected via DisplayPort, which is much better for VSync apparently than HDMI, and the capture card is HDMI. Now in principle HDMI does support VSync, but apparently it doesn't necessarily support it as well as DisplayPort, or not DisplayPort, whatever they call it. So that's another possible reason. And there is no in my price range capture card that would take a DisplayPort input. There are advanced systems which I can't afford, which do DisplayPort capture, but that gets a lot more expensive because I would then need a second major computer to do it. But anyway, for now, let me know how the image looks. I figured, seeing as I was running at a frame rate that is actually compatible with the refresh rate on the capture card, it was worth trying. See if I can remember how to make my way up and through. And I might get a free fire up here. I can never remember the way. So we'll find the cave first, which... Aha! Look! That's a ptarmigan. That's one.
Might have to drop some gear. My fingers feel numb.
Let's dash for the cave. Oh yeah, no, I'm still seeing screen tear, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah, and I'm not seeing it on the main screen, so
Freeze.
so much for that idea. Oh well, it was worth trying. Oh, drat. Didn't realise I was still carrying that. Let's grab the feathers first. Let's see if we can get a fire going. I've got a suspicion the answer will be no, but still. Nope. Uh, oh, that's a point. It would have taken longer though. Still took me nearly 2 hours. Far end of the peninsula. I think I was just over there, wasn't I? But still. I'm not hearing them. That's not a bad little screenshot. I'll grab that. Yeah. I forgot I was carrying it. At least it's not freezing up. Well, one was back. I mean, that's the great thing about this. They do tend to appear in unexpected places. You know what? Let's harvest this, because I can just leave the meat there for some other time. Vaguely disgusting. Right. Yeah, I know. I am very reluctant to go up there. I sometimes feel I'm taking enough risks as it is. Well, honestly, there's not much more for me to do except pick up sticks and do a general search around. Ah, not going to need them in theory, but I've got this arrow type just in case I do see ptarmigan. I'll switch back when I get closer to home. Unless I come across... I mean, honestly, I think I just disproved my point about regular arrows being more accurate. And as you say, when you shoot the fire hardens at them, they don't move, which was very nice. I could adjust my shot. Oh, blast. I don't want to use a bandage if I can avoid it. I don't have much cloth. Oh, there's no wolf in sight over there. No wolf in sight over there. Oh, my reaction, for some reason I thought I was given advice if that shows, your best bet is actually to stop moving or to crouch. Okay. We are on the way to making something else. Oh. For some reason, I thought I'd been told, and I don't know by whom, that yeah, you can stop moving. Yeah, don't just run down a hill, edge down the hill slowly. You know, this kind of thing. Um, oh, I need 5 ptarmigan down. 5. Drat. If I'd had my stash from Coastal Highway, I could have made it. Lost. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, yes, I know. And they last a long time. I have leather, but I don't have much leather. How much leather have I got? I have 2 pieces of leather. Yeah. I do know about the improvised crampons. The thing is, it's almost not worthwhile searching those cabins. I think there is maybe, well, no, with a hacksaw it might be worth it. Probably end up having a bear hunt if I do that. Where'd that wolf go? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's enough maybe for tomorrow. It's a shame I can't do something like take the metal boxes and make scrap out of them. There's a metal box right outside. Yes, I know. I'm fully aware of that. I can't do anything with this, can I? No. Just search it. Not handy. It's daft the things they let you break apart to and the things they don't. I genuinely don't have any scrap metal, do I? I used it all making hooks. And why can't I turn a can into scrap metal? I'm just going to make absolutely sure, even though I know... Oh! There's a bit more leather. Yes. That's probably not worth doing, to be honest. It would depend on what the can is made of, but if it's made of aluminium, there's no point. If it's literally made of tin, there's no point. If it's made of steel, it's against something like a wolf attack. Actually, do you know what? I'm trying to think. If you found a can that was made of the right metal. Okay, tin, no. Aluminium, no. Not at that thickness. Steel, it would have to be stainless. Do they make cans out of stainless steel? You could make a sort of brigandine that I wouldn't want it as body armor necessarily, but for your arms, that would be an interesting idea. Could a wolf bite through it? That's the thing. You'd probably deform, but it, yeah. Mind you, wolves, I think, can basically break tin cans apart, can't they? I mean, I wouldn't want to get against a bear. It would be completely useless. What could you use? Let's have a little look. Now, if the filing cabinet was made of steel, yeah, you could possibly. Filing cabinet steel. I mean, if in terms of a bracer for protecting your arm from a string strike, well, he doesn't need it because he's wearing. Do you know what? Honestly, given the thickness of the clothes that he's wearing, you probably wouldn't need it. But it couldn't hurt. The question is, yeah, what else could you make armor out of that we have seen? Well, given that you're making axes and knives from scrap metal, then yeah, you would think you could wear some kind of armor from that. Yeah, actually, if they're allowing you to make an axe head, and actually you could make a far better axe head than they're showing. I mean, when you look at the axe head he's made, so he's got forging skill, right? And the best he can do is that. No, I don't think so. I think if he's got the ability to forge, he could do better than that. But if you could make that, yeah, you could probably make armor. In this, oh heck, I've just thought, if he's got some kind of forging ability, he could probably use the leaf springs from some vehicles to make stuff. Again, if the vehicle has a leaf spring, but a leaf spring, yeah, you could probably make a decent sword out of that. So if you could make a sword out of it, you could probably make halfway decent armor out of it as well. Let's grab some food. Oh boy. Oh boy. I've got less food than I thought.
Something's gotta go.
Actually, car door metal is pretty thin. Don't forget, unless it's, yeah. No, car door metal is actually fairly fragile, so that wouldn't work. Don't forget, it's a lot of the metal components on a car are designed to crumple, so you don't want armor grade steel in your car. So yeah, that wouldn't work. Okay. I've got barely enough food to get me through the night, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna have we're back in our usual situation. I need a day with a torch. Oh, ah, although no, that doesn't work. The metal on that is really thin as well. Oh, here's something else too. It's made of stainless steel. And technically, you don't want to make weapons. You don't want to make large pieces of metal like a sword or an axe or armor out of stainless steel because stainless steel is brittle. It's too brittle. You could use it on something like a Tesla, probably because the thing is designed to crumple. So you don't need it to be strong. Yeah, no. Leaf springs. Old trucks with leaf springs. Old cars before they started putting crumple zones in. That would be your best bet. But a good leaf spring, yeah, that would be a very valuable resource in this situation. um, yeah, but if you're going to do that, you might as well make something that you. Hey, seeing as we're talking, why can't we make spears? A spear would be perfect. I mean, a spear would probably, if you were a good shot with a bow, then fine. But a spear, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Uh yeah, possibly. But yeah, if they're going to let you make an axe, they should let you make a spear. I mean, that's logical, and I know we're not talking logic. Right, what time of day is it? It is still too early. What do I need to do? Let's see. Yeah, I'm almost reluctant to do that on the grounds that I don't have much life left in the whetstone. Oh, I got that up to 75%. That'd be better than nothing. I know, I need to drink water. Right. Okay. Well, might as well. I need a clear day tomorrow to go fishing. Might as well eat what I've got. And that's the last of my food. Today we need to find food. I was actually considering another trip to Desolation Point to make more. Yeah. Just to get spares. And more arrowheads. Just in case. And I've got whetstones in Coastal Highway. I left a few behind. Let's see what fresh horror the weather has to visit upon us. Now, it has to be said, if it is... Okay, looks like it could be clear. If it's clear, we've got free torch. If it's free torch, then we are going to go fishing. How much wood? I've got coal, I've got wood, I've got sticks, so... I know you would probably disapprove of using the coal, but depending on how long I'm going to be there. Welcome to the boring bit of this game, waiting around so that you can do something. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'm just going to have to wait. No. Okay. Oh, cabin fever risk. Of course there is. Of course there is. Yes, there would be, wouldn't there? Blasted thing. So this is wood and coal and sticks. Coal's a renewable resource, so if I have to use it, I have to use it. Oh, blast. Right. I would almost prefer it be howling a blizzard, to be honest with you. I am going to need a torch in this. I don't have any more wood, except I go on a major stick hunt. All the reclaimed is used. I would have to go and start breaking down branches. And I need, I can give it a bit of time. That's the good news. The bad news is I can't give it too much time. Let's just give it an hour, see whether we get any clear weather. It looks almost like it could get clear enough for a free fire. What do we reckon? See if it clears up and I get a free fire. It's still not midday. It could clear up, couldn't it? Yeah, I have been, and I've done them. I've done that. I did that already. Yeah, the branches out here. Yeah, no, I've already got them. No, I picked up all the branches down here. I don't want to go too far along because oh look, there's a couple of sticks. Actually, there's a danger of wolf and bear over there, isn't there? Yeah. No, I think I've been breaking the sticks down by hand. The time I used an axe to do it was when I was in a hurry. I think. At least that's the general idea. No, but if I go too far along, there's one down at the far end. But I'm not smelly, and yeah. Alright, let's warm up, see whether anything... I didn't leave any food around here, did I? Alright. Nope. We are not going to get... What am I doing? Yeah. One way or another, I need the torch. And there would be a ptarmigan on the ice, wouldn't there? Ah. Food first. Oh, it flew off. Food first, ptarmigan later.
Come on. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Coal or reclaimed wood or sticks? The good news is I've got water right next to me. I've got 5 liters there. Oh, it looks like it's going to get windy too. Yeah, I'm not going to be going anywhere for a while. I'm probably going to end up using all my coal, all my sticks, and so on and so forth. I once posted in the Cozy Games forum. They were asking for cozy games, and I said, "The long dark in a fishing hut with a pot-bellied stove lit." This is the only cozy aspect of the game, really. Although I suppose if you've made a bearskin bed, that also qualifies as cozy. Yeah.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, wonderful. We have a blizzard. No, we're good. We're good. It's cold enough that it's not going through it very fast.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, yeah. I don't intend letting that fire go out until I've used up everything, or circumstances have changed in my favour, which at the moment they do not appear to wish to do. Well, looks like we're going to be here overnight. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And that is still a substantial cabin fever risk.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And no sooner than I've done that, than the tip-up will probably activate. What did I say? How come this is still clear? Oh, it's almost like it's warmer outside than it is in here, which is bizarre. Oh, thank you. I didn't realize that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, this is one way to spend the day. Well, no, that would make sense. Welcome to the Long Dark Fishing Channel. That's another daft thing. Once this fire goes out, it's pretty much instantly cold, isn't it? Which wouldn't be the case. I mean, this thing would retain heat for some considerable time. So what we're going to do is sleep an hour at a time through the night. Why? I mean, seriously, why do you do that? Does it save does it save on clothes?
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, but I'm not in a blizzard. I'm inside. Or does it not count? Does it not count? There we go. He's just in his underwear. He's got some impressive musculature for somebody who's, you know. All right. What, you mean like I just did? Yeah. That's an affirmative. I did indeed. I'm having to look very closely to see whether or not I can't see if oh, look at that. We have a lovely Aurora. Wonderful. Hey! Chest day. I'm just going to have to put coal in. Good news is I might be able to get through the night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Not in a pot, I can't. Can I? Okay, I'll have to try that. Didn't think I could. Well, never mind. I'll try it. I don't necessarily know what you mean. You mean put it on here or put it... Yeah. Oh, well, I hit the wrong button. Never mind. Yeah, I got the wrong button. I'm so used to doing left mouse click. I can actually sleep while that's cooking. It takes an hour to burn. Well, this is going to get close. All I've got left is sticks. And I want some sticks just in case. Well, made it. Made it through the night. Yay. Yeah, that whole free fire after an Aurora, Eugene. Apparently not today. Granted, it's a bit early, but it's not good.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Oh. Yeah, well. I need to start thinking about heading back. I think I'll take all that water with me. I've only got a handful of sticks.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I don't have enough time for that. It's going to have to be a case of just... I've got 49 minutes. Yeah, I know.
Something's gotta go.
I don't have time. I think by the time I get back, it'll be burnt. And I've already moved, so it's a bit late for that. I shouldn't have taken a torch, but I've got some good torches on me that I don't necessarily want to use. Oh well, I'm going to end up using it anyway, aren't I? Sorry, lack of precision in my movements there. Oh, you mean like I just did? I'm going to take all the water back with me as well.
Can't feel my hands.
Well, this turned out to be less exciting for viewership than I thought it would be. Oh, there's the bear.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Ah. I've got so few sticks. I've got so few sticks. It's not going to work. I'm just going to have to drop this. Ah, blast. I need everything. I did.
Too heavy.
Yeah, he's too far off for quick tempting into position. Well, at least we've got enough food for another day. So now we have a question, which is, I don't have enough fire. I've got 3 sticks, that's it. That's all the fire I've got. So I don't have enough firewood to do anything. Unfortunately. Unless I carry a torch to do... Yeah. I could carry a torch to go stick collecting.
I might have to drop some gear.
I don't know why I come upstairs, except that's where I keep my water. Alright, I am actually going to have to take a quick break while I decide what we're going to do next. And then I'll put my earmuffs back on. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, I'm back. Yeah, no, that's actually pretty much what I was thinking. Go and grab sticks up here. Only problem is, I'm going to be cold. Don't have any food on me, no. There's a cat outside my window, which was open. Oops, no, don't do that. Looking like it wanted to come in. It was very much focused on coming in, I think.
To escape this cold.
Oh, we're starting to get... Sticks, 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 sticks. That's all sticks.
So cold.
Now we have a minor problem. I think...
I would do anything for a drink right now.
I can maybe keep that fire going for a tiny bit longer. Oh. Drat. Yeah, you're right. And I know my water is low. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to lose the torch. Oh, maybe not. That's all the sticks I can readily get. Sticks, stones, bunny rabbits. Hello, bunny rabbits. You are safe for now. No, there's no... Ah. There's typically a wolf down here. Oh no, there's no small sticks there. Oh, there's a couple. There's cougar territory up there. Alright, let's dash back. One quick emergency stick run. Now I need to warm up, which means I need to light a fire so that I can camp. Yeah.
Mouth so dry.
Oh, there's a ptarmigan. Ptarmigan? Ptarmigan around here somewhere. Where did the deer go? Eh. Well, this was bear hunting weather until the wind started kicking up in a way that I don't particularly like. What have I got? 23 sticks. Alright, that's a bit better. I'm going to light a fire. And the reason is so that I can put this torch out, warm up. Yes, you're both thinking the same thing. I need to make a torch, because I don't have any torches now.
That's done.
Right, let's do a quick harvest. Would you Washman make a torch? Right, so I've got 2 torches. I've got 19 minutes on the fire. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can. Not a great position, but still. Good chance this is going to go out. Yeah, this is going to go out. Yeah, I'm going to lose the torch. Pretty certain I'm going to lose the torch. Yeah, for the bear on the lake makes sense. And that's gone out. That's gone. Of course it has. Let's see. I'm not sure I want to make the travois. But it is too useful. And for bear and carrying everything that way, yeah.
At least find a place to rest.
At least I got my... what was the expression? Oh, at least I got my cabin fever sorted. Oops. I forgot because I only went an hour at a time through the night. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Yeah, no. Oh, and then it says, "Oh no, you'd have been fine." But I think I would have lost the torch. It's,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Shut up, Mackenzie. You know what the funny thing is? Ever since I found I had enough maple sticks, I have always, always in the back of my mind thought a travois will eventually come in handy. And sure enough, yeah, bear on the ice makes sense. If I kill all the wolves between me and here, then yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Oh, come on.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Right. Okay. Well, we didn't do a single thing that I thought we might do. I thought we would actually head off and get the bear meat from there, but now we have a different plan. The new plan is to start making the wolfskin coat, I think. If this is going to go... No, we're not. Well, at least we can put the bear hide away. Yay. Let's see. This is all... It's almost cured. Might as well make arrow shafts while I can. An alternate version of making hay while the sun shines. But amazingly, I've actually nearly made all the arrows. How many arrows have I got? 1, 2, 3. 10, 11, 12. I have 12 arrows. I have 12 arrows, and I've lost one. I've only lost... Oh, no, hang on. No, I've lost two. I've lost 2 arrows. Yeah, I think it's 2 arrows I've actually lost. Right. Well, let's grab some food from outside so I've got stuff for the night. That is slightly disconcerting. I've got 1200 calories there. We've still got the situation. Got to get through tomorrow. Oh, I bet they are. Wolves have never been exactly fantastic when it comes to arrows anyway, but they seem to die faster than I'm used to. Oh, yes, no, I'm pretty sure that in the past here, my wolf collection rate was fairly low, maybe 50%, maybe less even than that. But ever since Stalker onwards, my wolf collection rate has been much higher. Or at least arrow collection rate. Maybe, I don't know. No, I've got enough food for a day. That will get me through a day. This, let's see.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let's just do a quick inventory inside. How many calories have I got in food? Nothing. That's not even worth keeping. 775. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3,600 calories. That's a day and a half top. So that's this evening, and then tomorrow, and that's it. So I've got to get more food tomorrow. Hey, Tony. I'm just going to drop this lot off. And I do not like what the weather's doing to me. Yeah, they weren't big fish. I only got one largish fish. It goeth. It goeth well enough that I am now going to bring this, I think, to an end, because anything I'm going to do is going to take more than the next half hour. So I can either have another fireside chat, but I think even if I got through the night, yeah, I don't have enough time between now and the potential end of the stream to do anything serious, except sleep. Except sleep. Let's sleep through the night at least, so that tomorrow when we start off the stream, we will start off fully refreshed. Hang on. I'm thinking, yes. I'm thinking if we have torch weather tomorrow, go after the bear on the lake. It's a heck of a lot more convenient than going after the remaining bits of bear way down the train tracks. So the lake bear would be a far preferable option, even if I have to shoot it from inside a hut, for example. So yeah, bear hunt tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's always a plan. Grief. Yeah, that's definitely a plan. I was thinking going after the bear on the lake, but yeah, the main problem I have is going to be torches, actually. But we'll see. I'm just having a look outside, see what it's like. No. That's a no. No. That's definitely a no. That's a no. We're going back to bed. Good night, everybody. Ah. Okay. So, yeah, I know. Welcome to my world. Oh, that's interesting. Background removal took away my shoulder for a second. Actually, there is... Actually, I'll tell you what, one thing. I'm going to end this right now. This particular one. And I just want to have a quick look, seeing as I've got people here who can tell me what it's looking like. Just to see. So this is obviously... Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm seeing some distinct shimmy on the capture card that I'm not seeing on the main screen. So that's no better and no worse. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just having a quick look and seeing how performances for screen tech. No, it's no better. In fact, it's even worse. Whereas on my main screen here, everything looks rock solid. So, yeah. Oh well. Just so everybody knows, just out of idle curiosity, this is I've got this loaded. This is Forlorn. This is the setup for dying of chemical poisoning, and I think the difficulty is actually Interloper. Because right round here, as a sort of starting point for the series, there's there's a chemical patch. So I was going to demonstrate dying of chemical poisoning here, because it's one of the harder ones in the game to achieve. But in reality, the funny thing about it is that I actually would die of the cold. Oh, I don't need to. I've got a fairly good idea. So for this, and I don't know why, I've actually got matches in this. So I thought this was some Interloper, but it can't be if they give me matches. Unless I did a custom. So yeah, no, for this I'm going to, chemical poisoning risk. So for 101 days, 101 ways to die in the long dark. It's going to be dying of chemical poisoning. Yeah. So this was the area I was going to use. But yeah, I don't like... I'm going to go back to 100 hertz and 60 frames a second. That's the only way to work. Oh, yeah, no. What do you mean they don't realize the jump in difficulty? Have they spent 5 minutes looking at it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's here on this particular little setup. It becomes a case of, are you going to die of the cold, or are you going to die of chemical poisoning? Because dying of chemical poisoning takes some serious effort. You have to really put your mind into it. So one of the things I've got to do in this, in order to die of chemical poisoning rather than anything else, is actually collect the wood and build a fire. Otherwise, I risk freezing to death. But I think this is Interloper. Pretty certain I set it up. Well, it's custom. It has to be custom, otherwise I couldn't start here. But yeah, this is my starting point. And actually, this is actually what I'm doing right now is actually useful because it means I can plan what I'm going to do when I actually film dying of chemical poisoning. I've got to come up with some witty commentary because it takes forever. Anyway. All right, okay. So now you've gotten a little look behind the scenes about the things I have to think about when I'm setting up specials. I don't know, it's just chemical poisoning. It takes a while to kill you. I mean, it's one of the easiest things to avoid. You know, you go into it and you just walk straight through. As long as you don't hang around. If you hang around, you start getting permanent damage. But yeah, on this one, on this particular short, yeah, it's a race between freezing to death and chemical poisoning. Now, this is the region I died in, but anyway, on a purely technical note, yeah, running the capture card at 60 hertz does not. It makes things worse. Yeah, so sorry about that. That's nuts. I wonder. Anyway. Oh, I could talk about the so I'm not going to do this now. Oh, there is that. Although if you want radiation risk from a mine, a coal mine is terrible. All the heavy metals and what have you that get kicked out of a coal mine, a lot of it's radioactive. So radioactive, yeah, the tailings from a coal mine are dreadful stuff. Talk about an environmental hazard. What time of day is it? Oh, it's nighttime. Looks like I get to die at night as well. But yeah, I have to light a fire and then sit in the middle of the chemical poison to get it to work. Although I could just do the same custom setup and then just jump off a cliff or something. That would be one way of doing it. That would be an interesting short. I might do that first. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can change. Actually, can I? Hang on, can I do this? I can. I think I can change that. Alright, you can't see this, but I just... Oh, that's no better. I just changed the refresh rate of the capture card. I'm not sure it actually worked or made any difference. Yeah, I think it makes a heck of a lot of difference. I have looked, by the way, at how to stop capture cards from giving screen tear, and I followed all the advice, and it makes no difference whatsoever, unfortunately. So I just have to move slowly. But yeah, even then I can see it where I can't see it on this screen. Irritating blasted thing. Anyway, all right. I am going to go and get myself some lunch now. I hope you all have a great day. Remember to hug your Kubro and your third ones and your loved ones, and so on and so forth. I'll be obviously back this evening with Warframe. What else am I going to be back with? Although the Soulframe is always a possibility, but well, you're very welcome. I will see you all next time. Have a great day.